All right, hey everybody. It is Wednesday, June 22nd. Casey's out of town this week, so it'll just be me and Rob in Old City. Nate and Will still be running the ship up there in Willow Grove, but you know, no Casey for you. Sorry, Casey fans. But more importantly now, it's Wednesday, so that means it's time for Comic Scan. All right, let's kick things off with the DC comics that are new for you this week. First off, The Dark Crisis has a tie-in. Why not? Why wouldn't it have a tie-in? It's Dark Crisis, Young Justice #1. Figure out if the people in Young Justice, a team that doesn't fare too well during Crisis traditionally, see how they handle The Dark Crisis. Check it out, Dark Crisis #1 of 6. He's got a new movie coming to the big screen. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be loud, it's gonna be Black Adam. Has a new series starting this week. It's Black Adam issue #1 of 12. It's here. Get your dose of Teth Adam now and be psyched, even more psyched, for the movie to hit the big screen. There's a big old 88-page giant coming your way from the Milestone universe this week. It's the Milestones in History one-shot. Big old anthology, bunch of stories taking place throughout world history in which things were awesome. And here it is. It's the Milestones in History, 88-page giant one-shot. And lastly, this week from DC Comics, we've got Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen's boss, Perry White one-shot. It's a mouthful, but here it is. It's a Perry White one-shot. There's a whole new story in here, written by Matt Fraction, drawn by Steve Lever, the guys that did Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen. But it's a Perry White story. And then there's a bunch of classic reprints in here with all sorts of zany, old-timey Perry White stories. Don't miss out on the Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen's boss Perry White one-shot. All right, new #1s for you over there at Marvel Comics. Take a look back in time to when the Fantastic Four had a new set of faces. Yeah, it was Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and the Hulk. Classic writer Peter David comes back to the series to create an all-new 5-issue mini featuring the new Fantastic Four. Get in on the ground floor with a series that picks up right where that classic fan favorite team-up left off. New Fantastic Four #1 of 5. Get ready for a new Punisher one-shot. The Punisher War Journal Blitz #1 is here. Set between the pages of the current Punisher run, this one tells further Frank Castle doing dirty deeds for the Hand coming your way right now. Not for the faint of heart. It's Punisher War Journal. Why would it be? It's the Punisher. He's a brutal guy. But check this thing out. It's the first of a series of one-shots that take place concurrently to the current Punisher run that you're not going to want to miss if you're a fan of Frank Castle. Moon Girl's teaming up with people. Yeah, that's right. She's teaming up with people. So get ready for the Miles Morales and Moon Girl one-shot team-up book. Here they are. They're going to run around and do stuff with Devil Dinosaur and hopefully save the day. Don't miss out, coming your way soon. There's an Avengers one and an X-Men one. So add this to your pull list if you like Moon Girl. And the month of June is still Pride Month, and Marvel's not going to miss out. The Marvel Voices Pride Anthology is here to help celebrate Pride. Happy Pride, everybody. Don't miss out if you're a fan of all the LGBTQ plus characters in the Marvel Universe, because they're going to be in here featured in great little stories to help celebrate Pride. The Marvel Voices Pride one-shot can be yours today. Coming your way from Dark Horse Comics and creator Tyler Crook is a new series called The Lonesome Hunters. A little Monster Hunter series from Dark Horse. You know it's going to be good and scary, and Tyler Crook's art's amazing, so you're not going to want to miss it. Check it out. And coming at you from Image Comics is a new series called Beware the Eye of Odin. Viking fantasy, horror, monster fighting, etc. Who doesn't like every book's about monsters? Let's all just fight some monsters at this point. Like, we're just fighting monsters. Let's just fight monsters. But Beware the Eye of Odin is here. Get you some new Viking action to keep your week going strong. Check it out. You're gonna like it. A couple months back, there was a new graphic novel. Yeah, we're at the graphic novel section of the video. Don't change that dial. There was a graphic novel a couple months back from Dark Horse Comics and Comixology where they were taking digital comics and putting them into print, and we had a little cool signed bookplate to go along with it. It was a Jeff Lemire and Jock team-up book called Snow Angels. Well, the second and final volume is here, collecting issues 5 through 10 to wrap up this weird post-apocalyptic snowy ice world chase sequence that was, pretty intense and left you wanting more when you finished that first volume. So here you go, it's volume 2. This thing can be yours for $19.99, and you can wrap up the entire series of Snow Angels. Don't let that first volume on your shelf sit there alone. Get volume 2. And in what may be the wildest team up that I could ever have thought of, Tilly Walden, you know her from On a Sunbeam and, other super indie comics about relationships and people and young love and all sorts of indie type comic stuff. Well, Tilly Walden is teaming up with Robert Kirkman's Walking Dead universe over at Skybound through Image Comics and creating this Clementine graphic novel. Return to the world of Walking Dead with Clementine and Tilly Walden for just $14.99. This original graphic novel, YA, people surviving the apocalypse, zombie apocalypse. Can't beat that, right? Yeah, you can, because if you buy it now, we have a limited supply of Tilly Walden signed book plates. So, Clementine, Walking Dead young adult novel can be yours with a free bookplate when you buy it from us for $15. It's book 1 of Clementine, right here. Get it now. Return to the world of the Walking Dead. Hey, it's Vikings. Superman's pal, his boss. We've got Superman's pals. We've got coming your way from Marvel Comics this week is a look back